What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Chiesa Team of the Season. He is the new and the first SBC for Team of the Season. We have had 2 Team of the Seasons in objectives and we've got 1 in an SBC today. We don't know how frequent these are going to be. If it was me, I'd say every 2 to 3 days we should get a player, depending on how they're going to set it up. Obviously, in the Premier League, Bundesliga, all of them, it's going to be interesting. Maybe we just get 1 of each, because otherwise it could be getting quite costly, as this guy's coming in at a whopping 174, which, to be honest, isn't awful. Personally, I did get a duplicate Hughes, which is another review we're doing during this one. That was an 88 rated card that obviously goes into the 86 or 83 SBC to complete this guy. 4-star, 4-star. He's definitely been through the ringer. I think last year he managed to get a few cards. Last year he managed to get an 84 winter refresh. Was it the year before? Yeah, the year before he got a 91 Team of the Season. So we're down by 2, unfortunately. But he has come from a 78 common to an 82 man of the match, all the way up to an 89, and he loves to get man of the matches. The year FIFA 19 where he got himself his last Team of the Season, he had 2 man of the matches with no inform, so it's an interesting one. 5'9", great pace, dribbling's looking good, passing, shooting looking decent. Trait wise we've got none, unfortunately. So we've got great acceleration, sprint speed is fantastic, we don't need to do anything to that. Marksman is our choice. Obviously we get 95 finishing from that. Passing, short passes nice, curve, crossing vision good, agility is brilliant, composure nice, ball control good. It's a solid card. And again, what you want to always make sure with these cards is, like we saw with the Ndombele one, is don't just read the stats. Like, some of the stats, yes, and maybe the price does give it away a little bit. If you've got a card that looks good but is only 50k, 9 times out of 10 it normally means that A, he's either very packed, which normally isn't the case on the best ones, or he's just absolutely awful in game. Sometimes it's the animations. They genuinely can screw a card right over. This guy's got no animation, no traits, unfortunately. He is a 4-star, 4-star, which is always nice. Stats look solid. We've whacked a marksman on him, which I believe gives him 95 shooting, 98 dribbling, and 83 physical. Turn him into a 95 left wing. So I'm very interested in this card. Let's jump into it. First SBC of Team of the Season. What can he do? Chiesa's first touch. Dribbling looks fantastic. There's some great movement just off the very first few steps of him. Chiesa again. A link up with Roberto Carlos. No, we're not. We're going to try and find Palacio. It's going to find Chiesa down the wing. We can see Palacio in that middle. Can we find him? It's a great ball, but Cancelo is going to take it away from him. I do apologise as well if I'm absolutely butchering his name. I call him Chiesa. He could be Chiesa. I think I'm getting it right. I've probably done it for years, to be honest. Back to him. I love this one-touch dribbling here. The left stick is very quick with him. You can literally just make a defender think where you're going constantly, just literally going backwards and forwards. He's got great agility. Yes, it's not always going to work, so always be wary of that. But if you've got someone who can't necessarily defend, this guy seems like he can. You're going to cause major problems with this guy. For 170k, obviously, you've got the Serie A Team of the Season coming out, so there is going to be necessarily potentially better left mids. It's worth a look. Inside, you love to see it. Goes again. Can we get the little dink? Oh, Ake's going to come across. Down the wing, we've got Diate coming with him. Both very quick. Cut inside, go with the little Berber. Not going to be able to. Seems like strength could be a little bit of an issue with him, but in terms of kind of speed, very good. The agility on his dribbling, it is literally, if you're kind of just playing with him constantly, he is markable, if you get what I mean. Some wingers, you can literally pass it to them and it just seems like defenders cannot get them for the life of them, whereas it does seem very markable in terms of just being able to be tackled constantly. But we do see some very nice stuff with him. Can we get that? Oh, last man every single time. Like I say, that Ake is a very good card on his day, definitely. To Chiesa again. We're going to come for the outside. Not quite get it, and again getting tackled. Down the wing we've got open space here. Defender's not going to catch. Can we find Palacio? And they go all the way, cut it across, and again Ake is Just the bane of my life at the moment. Oh, he hits that beautifully. Honestly, Ake for him has been an absolute warrior so far. Straight away into Chiesa, however you want to pronounce him. Going to go down the wing. Guy's not marking him. Doesn't want to mark him. Cut across. Get the little left stick in. Go inside. Oh, look at that. That is absolutely sensational dribbling from him. And like I said, the first guy defensively was fantastic. This guy not as much, not really started out the blocks, but you can see consistently what Chiesa can do. It is beautiful to see from him. Going to go straight back to him. Can we get the little 1-2 with Palacio? We're going to kill him on that pass, and Navas is going to take that away. Into Chiesa down the wing. What can we find? We got Renato Sanchez coming in on the hot tail of him. And again, it's always that one player. If it's not Ake, it's going to be Renato Sanchez. That full birthday is the bane of everybody's life if you didn't complete him. Oh, but it's lovely, lovely. Just in general, his footwork is fantastic. If you get it right, his footwork is absolutely lovely. It's a great challenge. Doesn't manage to get the afters, but it's a solid one to start with. Stops him making any sort of counter-attack. Oh, lovely footwork. Renato Sanchez absolutely does him like a kipper. He's got a bit of Hullet following him. And again, going to find the inside. Oh, go with that Berber spin. How has he still got the ball? See what I mean? If you can get it right, obviously I'm not the most... Oh, that was poor. I literally did all of that to pass it to him. But like I say, I'm not necessarily the greatest dribbler in the world, but you can see the kind of damage that he can do. Imagine if you are someone who is quite decent at that left stick dribble, you're going to be absolutely laughing with him. So going into the overall for Chiesa, I don't know how you pronounce his name. I apologise in advance that I've probably butchered it, but my Italian little gem, the first SBC, is complete. In terms of what you've got to give up, a Juventus player, I keep going for Calcio, but a Juventus player, 83 rated, 80 chem, so you do need a little bit of chem, maybe go for some strong or perfect links if you possible, and then you need an 86 with 65 chem and 1 Serie A player. So to be honest, very affordable. If you have been saving packs, this will probably be the first and easiest SBC you'll complete, and then as we go through with upgrade packs and all of that good stuff, we'll find more and more that we'll be able to do. In terms of kind of this guy, is very nice. His dribbling is beautiful, his pace is lovely, shooting is decent, nothing too crazy there, but I feel like you're looking at a 2.0 Gervinho. Very, very similar. I actually prefer Gervinho in my opinion. That's just kind of an opinion base. I have had more time with Gervinho, so I will kind of give this guy the chance. He could potentially be a super sub. Would he make it onto the team? It all depends on who you've got, because we've had obviously a Neymar has got an inform and a gold there. He's got an Mbappe player of the month. You've then got a Son player of the month. You've got, like I say, Gervinho. There is a lot of cards available, and even a Ribery flashback if you wanted to go a little bit closer to home. So if we are looking at kind of left mids in the Serie A, there is a lot of options. We've got Ribery. Insigne, I'd say out of this discussion, probably not. El Shaarawy is a very, very good player. Pereira isn't awful. Deulofeu is probably kind of out of it now. But if we look at the top 4 in Ribery, Chiesa, El Shaarawy and Gervinho, 3 of them are, well, in fact, all 4 of them are SBCs. If you've done Ribery, you've put a massive price tag on it. El Shaarawy, a little bit cheaper, and Gervinho, a little bit cheaper after that. So I can guarantee that a lot of people have done at least one. So for me, it all depends on what you've got, and if you need that Italian link. That's the one thing that it holds over all 3 of them, is that Italian link, bar from El Shaarawy. So it's like a 1 in 4 chance of if you need to complete this SBC. Obviously the marksman was fantastic for him. You just look at the stats and look at the kind of overall, it tells you how good this card has as a potential. A 4-star, 4-star, unfortunately no traits, but great pace, decent shooting, fantastic dribbling. His agility is absolutely sublime. We've got okay strength. He did get knocked off the ball quite a lot, to be honest, so that potentially could be an issue later on down the line. passing was decent. Overall, just a very, very well-rounded card in terms of a left mid. Like I say, there is unfortunately a lot of players that are very similar to this aspect, and this is why I think the middle of the pitch is going to be my favourite in terms of upgraded, because there isn't necessarily loads of all-round cheap players. Like, I'm talking like 88 pluses on every single stat, whereas left mids, there is a lot that have pace, shooting, dribbling, because that's realistically all you need. Passing is nice, but it's necessarily irrelevant if you are looking to just go on skill runs with this player. So overall wise, I think he's good. Whether I choose to do him right now, you have got till the 30th of April, so you've got 7 days to complete him. For me, I'd potentially wait, have a look and see how much duplicated players you get. If you get any team of the seasons that are duplicated that are untradeable, perfect chance to put him in. Other than that, I wouldn't spend any coins on him. I'd be doing this completely out of untrades. I'd be looking at kind of just finishing him with rewards if possible, or obviously if you have save packs, then again you're going to find this one very easy to complete if you haven't got any prior, because I know we did get a Keylor Navas. Sometimes that keeper may be actually perfect for a lot of people, but overall I'm going to give him an 8.5. I think if I'm being cautious with the ratings to see potentially what comes out, I feel like there will be a lot of great wingers, so I'm not going to go upwards, because I feel like if I was going on my normal, I'd be looking at an 8.8, but 8.5 really to kind of set that bar, and I want to absolutely smash it with some of the left mids. I know we've got a Correa on the right mid who looks absolutely nutty in the community, so let's just jump in and see what that's all about. Make sure you like and subscribe on this video. Let me know if you have completed this guy's SBC. Bar from that, I see you all for the next one. Peace.